Hi, my name is Sylvie. I help moms feel great and lose weight by healing their gut and nourishing their body with delicious whole foods and superfoods. On this channel, you will get simple recipes and practical tips that will transform your health. The best part is you won't feel overwhelmed or deprived. In today's video, we are going to talk about the 5-2 intermittent fasting method and why it may be one of the best fasting methods for women. As you may know, I have been experimenting with the fasting mimicking diet for weight loss and healing. The fasting mimicking diet is a 5-day fast that allows you to eat 40% of your regular caloric intake and still reap the benefits of prolonged fasting. Prolonged fasting is the best way to help your body heal and regenerate itself. If you'd like to learn more about that, I will link a video here. I also have been using the 5-2 intermittent fasting method. So, how does the 5-2 intermittent fasting method works? It's simple. You eat normally 5 days a week and eat only around 500 calories, around 25% your normal calorie intake, 2 days a week. And what does eating normally mean? It means not restricting your calories and eating whole foods. If you would like more guidelines about what foods to eat, read my Paleo 101 page. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's an excellent starting point, even if you don't want to be completely paleo. Typically, people don't fast 2 days in a row. So what you do is you eat normally 3 days, fast 1 day, eat normally 2 days, and then fast 1 day. Now, let's talk about the benefits of the 5-2 intermittent fasting method. Of course, you have the usual fasting benefits, which are increases your metabolism. We used to worry that any type of food deprivation would slow down our metabolism. Remember the advice to eat every 3 hours? It turns out that fasting can actually increase your metabolism. Also, it fights aging. The effect of fasting on cell regeneration has been well studied. Fasting used on lab rats increases their lifespan. Fasting also reduces inflammation. It has been shown to decrease inflammation markers like the C-reactive protein in your bloodstream. It improves gut health. Fasting starves off your bad gut bacteria, which starve off more quickly than your good gut bacteria. I wrote a whole post about how fasting improves your gut health, and I'll link it in the description below. And obviously, it helps with weight loss. It's obvious that the overall reduction in calories helps you lose weight, but it's more than that. It regulates your hunger hormones. So on top of all that, there are a few added benefits that are specific to the 5-2 intermittent fasting method. Not having to worry about your eating window every single day. I love having more freedom most of the week, and when I practice intermittent fasting every day, I feel like I am always thinking about food and about when I should be eating. Also, it keeps your metabolism guessing. The problem with most diets and lifestyles is that your body adapts and eventually you hit a weight loss plateau. And this problem can be avoided by changing things up. So when you're fasting 1 day and you're not fasting the next, it doesn't slow down your metabolism and it keeps your body guessing. Next, let's talk about why is the 5-2 intermittent fasting method particularly helpful for women. It's great to be able to reach your weight loss goals without constantly thinking about food or counting calories. Intermittent fasting, any method, has been shown to be at least as effective as calorie restriction for weight loss. I tried counting calories for a few weeks and my weight wouldn't budge. I felt incredibly deprived because I was always restricting myself. A deficit of just 500 calories can feel hard to sustain long term. And also, counting calories for everything you eat can feel tedious and time consuming. Fortunately, the 5-2 intermittent fasting method simplifies calorie counting. You just have to worry about the 1 day where you're eating 500 calories. And keep watching because I'll give you some great meal plan ideas for your fasting days. So when you do the 5-2 intermittent fasting method, you can live normally the rest of the week. Another benefit is that it is a safe way to practice intermittent fasting for women because it doesn't require a daily fast. Any fasting method that doesn't require you to fast daily helps ensure that you are not putting too much stress on your thyroid and your adrenals. These two can be issues for women because women are more sensitive to the hunger hormone leptin, and any type of starvation can have a huge impact on your reproductive health. This acute sensitivity to the hunger hormones can have two consequences for women. Number one, fasting may feel a lot more difficult. And as I mentioned, it can impact their hormonal health and fertility. However, I want to say many women have had a positive experience with daily intermittent fasting, so it's up to you to experiment. If you're a woman and you want to experiment with intermittent fasting, here's just a few things you should consider. Intermittent fasting is not recommended for underweight women or for women who have a history of fertility issues. Also, if you're breastfeeding, I think pregnancy is too obvious to mention, don't fast. Step back if you notice any negative reaction like moodiness, brain fog, hair loss, feeling cold, brittle hair and nails, low sex drive, etc. You can always try again with a more gentle method and focus on a healing diet like the paleo diet or the Walls protocol. Another great option is to start slow with the crescendo method. The crescendo method is fasting for 14 to 16 hours every second day. Now, what should you be eating on fasting days? One meal using my fasting mimicking diet recipes, which I will link here, will come to about 500 calories. You could also eat 2 avocados. It's a simple and convenient way to make sure you are getting around 500 calories with whole foods. Another excellent option is to use MyFitnessPal to calculate your calories and make a simple meal like sauteed broccoli in coconut oil. Or what I love to do is to use a green superfood shake and a meal replacement shake on my fasting days. I love my green superfood smoothies, and I have a video where I show you 5 recipes I use regularly. I will link it here. What I love about my green superfood shakes is that it allows me to consume 6 organic superfood salads for a fraction of the price of 1 salad. Plus, it has only 150 calories, and so it allows me to do other things like have cream and honey in my coffee, and then my meal replacement shake, which is super filling, rich in vitamins and minerals, and it contains enough fiber to make me feel full and satisfied. My fasting days don't actually feel that difficult this way. And if you don't want to use the green superfood shakes, you can always drink an anti-inflammatory smoothie. They are satisfying and they count for around 500 calories as well. As you can see, if you check the link in the description, my 5-day smoothie detox diet plan has hauled the calories with each of the recipes, and each smoothie is around 500 calories. So the 5-2 intermittent fasting method can be effective on its own or used in combination with other fasting methods, like the fasting mimicking diet, which is what I've been doing, or any other health practice. Some will benefit by reaching their weight and health goals faster. But not necessarily others. It's important to experiment and see what works for you. Personally, I find that daily intermittent fasting is too restrictive, like having to fast every day for more than 12 hours. And I enjoy the freedom to snack in the evening sometimes. I enjoy having my breakfast, and that's why the 5-2 intermittent fasting method is the perfect alternative. I also feel that it helps prime me for the monthly fasting mimicking diet that I do. It helps me remember that the feeling of hunger goes away, it won't cause death, and it's not as uncomfortable as it seems at first. You get used to it, so try it and let me know what you think. Comment below and share with me your favorite intermittent fasting method if you've been doing intermittent fasting, and what health goals you are looking to achieve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to make sure you never miss out.